Hey everyone, Jonas here, and today we're back to the another Tyrannosaur figure review. This time, when I got this one, I found this Walmart is the one essential. So this is the Transformer Gener Deluxe Sears Retro Line Deluxe Sears Autobot Seaspray. Now this is one figure that came out. This is only available at Walmart. I think it's a him along with Braun that was based on a vintage figure, so I decided to pick this one. So the reason I picked this up, I think this is based on the G1 Sears. I was freaked out. So Seaspray, he's joined the deluxe line, modern lines. So he is a if you're not really familiar with him. So Seaspray, he's a minibot. He's a member. He's another Autobot from Minibot from season 2. And surprisingly, he's transformed to some kind of boat. I'm not sure what kind of boat is that. Some kind of whale boat or killer whale boat. So yeah, it looks kind of similar from G.I. Joe's. Okay, back to this one. So Seaspray, he's an introduced character that first appears from, I believe it's Atlantis. He's an underwater, of course. So it's made by Hasbro from 2025. Before we look at the nice little package, very cool package. It's a ballistic card. Nice cool image of the artwork of from the original vintage one to world mode to vehicle mode. And he does come with the blasters. Take a nice little logo for a nice little old school logo of the Hasbro. On the back here is shows a very cool artwork from the original of the original of the E5 from season 2, Series 2. And there's a old school. And top here it has a little bio here. Rhea says, "It is the world of contest change the where things are, not to what the them, what they seem. It world of Transformer, the world heroic Autobots, and the evil Septicons." Nestle art. Down here it has a little bio for pause to read. Has a little bio here. The video says Seaspray functions, be unyelling as the ocean wave, and your enemies shall fall. Displaying the season for jobs, the unmatched by a fellow Autobots loves the ocean, and the creatures love the thrill that never battle. And shows the status skins, and it's made by Hasbro from 2025. So anyway, let's take a quick break. Let's take a look at Seaspray out of the box. Alright, we're back with Seaspray out of the package and his hovercraft boat mode. Now, this vehicle mode is based on a hovercraft boat. I'm not a vehicle person. I'm not sure what kind of vehicle is in. I believe it's a hovercraft watercraft. That was a water under using military. Looks pretty nice little detail. Like I said, he's an underwater Autobots. He first appears from season 2, and unlike everyone else, surprisingly he didn't die. He survived. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oops, I totally forgot to rotate. So yeah, sorry that. I forgot to rotate. Anyway, apologize. My apologize. Anyway, so yeah, Seaspray was introduced from season 2 along with, like, if you watch it in the episode, that very first time you see him, he first appeared, just pops out of nowhere. Like, where did that come from? Like, never explaining how the Seaspray and the rest of the Autobot from season 2 A5, he just recruited off screen. So that's kind of strange. So that's my big theory. So he just pop out of nowhere in the backgrounds. So yeah, Seaspray, he was in one of the interesting characters. He appears in the episode from, I think it's Atlantis, I forgot his name, where Seaspray, where he meets his 11 treasures of mermaid and android, I believe, and then he just he gets transformed to a human, but then the end, so it ends a relationship as well. So we don't get to see what happened in as well. He did continue on throughout up until season 3, but surprisingly he didn't die, along with Warcraft and Hourglass. And possibly Cosmo, he actually minor cameos, so that's pretty much it. So he's never seen him again. I never had as the Seaspray the vintage figure, or even a masterpiece line, the third party that was expensive, so that was really expensive. I didn't have the Hunt for Decepticon Seaspray, but unfortunately lost it, so I sell it. So here is Seaspray. He looks pretty nice looking. He does have a little. There's no wheels down bottom. His robot junks. There's no wheels. Kind of unfortunate as well. Does a nice little detail. Robot's logo. Nice little detail. Just a paint. Nice little black. And my only complaint, it does supposed to connect wells. It does have little wheels. Now his weapons, he comes with his own blasters. Just a silver plastic with the pegs. Just a nice little detail is the blasters. Now the transform to Seaspray, this is interesting. First of all, let's unpeg his let's start unpeg as well. First, let's rotate his around. Now, rotate his arms. The first thing, let's on the back here, you can see here, or rotate, pushing little peg here, and you can see there's a little peg. Bandit opening his peg. I don't want to get his brake. Now let's just unconnect his like that. And you can see there's a head, peekaboo. Stars will rotate his arms. Now I think he's supposed to connect. Oh, there we go. Stars will rotate. Snap the piece. Then let's do next we'll do is start and rotate and bend it. Then do the sack machine. Down here, you rotate this angle. Close it. Now open this. Then close. No, wait, I think it's a peg. Missing peg. Runs. Now, next we'll do is rotate his. Start rotating, look like that. Then rotate his arms. Just that. And finally turn his head rotate. And there you have Seaspray in his robot mode. And that was it. So here is Seaspray in his robot mode. Now, this figure stands about almost 4.5 inches tall. Well, he's pretty short for size comparison. Here he is. Here's next to the Studio Series A6 Jazz. Also, before I review, I'm just going to do a quick update. And you can see I apologize that you might remember I saw my reviewed Studio Series A6 Jazz. So I didn't roll mode, but the waist it has a little white peg. Looks like that. So I realized I made a mistake. I accidentally you're supposed to ban it. Looks like that little peg here. So I fixed the mistake. So that's my fault. So I apologize. But the scariest part, you can see in the top. You can see. Well, you can't see it. That looks like it has a crack. That's probably the scariest part. If you're trying to transform to robot mode or vehicle mode, have to be careful. You don't want to break the piece, so gotta be careful. Okay, back to the figure itself. This figure does look pretty resembling the anime series, pretty accurate, but it's based on the toy from the vintage toy from the 80s. Do you like the pretty close resembling the toy that was resembling the vintage Sears? And I'll show you what the package looks like. That was based on a vintage toy with silver faceplate. So I'm okay with that. This looks pretty nice, very accurate. In the cartoon, his eyes are blue eyes, but in the toy, he used black visors. I'm okay with that. If you want to make customized, put added blue eyes. Overall, this is pretty nice detail. On the back here, there's nothing back. Probably the coolest figure to have. And sadly, it does not have an Autobot symbol on the chest. This is kind of disappointment. So, a case of that. So, enough of that. On to the figure itself. The head sculpt for the Seaspray looks pretty resembling close and 100% show accurate. As I mentioned before, this is based on a vintage toy. I like the head sculpt. It kind of looks like a gun cannon with his helmet. Nice little black visor. He has sheds or detail, not stickers or just paint on it. There's a dark blue, yellows. There's no peg. It has 2 pegs. And it shows the rest of the back. There's a little peg. Nice little shadow blades. So overall, I think it's safe to say this is a really cool figure to have. So there was rumor, is it confirmed they're doing the Age of the Primes Deluxe of Power Glide, which is coming next year, will be the final member of Minibots. There was also Beachcomber. We don't have Beachcomber. I will get to the Beachcomber anytime. Unfortunately, I don't have Beachcomber yet. I will get this at some time. Will be complete the Minibots in season 2. Now for the surgery, as you go hold his weapons, it does fit in nice his hand. It shoots blaster as well. Not only complain. Does have a little peg as well. That's my only complaint, is that feet looks like does not stay connect. So that's my problem is. Now for articulation for Seaspray, pretty much everyone else, it does have its head can rotate 360 degrees on a ball joint because it's hit by that piece. It does go out and down side to side. His arms goes up and down, goes in and out that much. He has a bicep swivel, bend at the elbow. Unfortunately, no wrist articulation. That was kind of disappointment. It does have swivel waist, rotated 360 waist. His leg is forward and back, goes in and out that much. Thigh swivel, then in the knee, and his ankle forwards side to side, forwards the back because of transformation. So that's about pre-posable articulations. So there is my review of Transformers the Generation Deluxe Retro Line Seaspray. Overall, this is probably the coolest figure. We've never actually seen it before. Unlike the previous one, does not have no mold, no repaint. It's just a brand new mold like we've never seen before. And would it be awesome that Seaspray would it make a Seaspray? This time the regular one, this time the cartoon accurate, instead of vintage ones. So I really hope get to see. Like I said, I cannot wait to get to see what the Power Glides Deluxe is going to look like. It would have been complete, the final member of the Minibots. I already reviewed Warpath. I did review Cosmo. He was expensive rare. So I'm very happy to get the hands on part of the G1 collections. As for Die Hard G1s, I think it's definitely a must-have. This figure is available at Walmart. You can find and check them out. So I hope you enjoy this one. So be sure don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. So thanks for watching and goodbye.